An interesting tree out here in our arboretum I want to show you is the Chinese Parasol Tree. Now, a parasol, if you're familiar with those items, that's a sort of a sun umbrella, and it kind of refers to the large leaves. It's sort of like a leaf the size nearly of an umbrella that you could carry around and keep the sun off of you with. But the Chinese parasol is known for its huge leaves, and also the trunk of the tree is very interesting. It is a green tree. The stems and even the old mature trunks are still green. They keep their green color. Very interesting look to the tree. The Chinese parasol tree can get to be about 30 feet tall. They're only hardy to about zone 7, so that's sort of the southern half of Oklahoma, yet we've been able to overwinter one here in our arboretum for a number of years in sort of our zone 6 garden. We're sort of on the edge of zone 6 and 7, but occasionally the winters will get cold enough where the tree will die back a ways, especially when it's young. You can see down here when this tree was young, it got frozen back to about this point, and then it kind of resprouted, sort of doing a multi-trunk thing here. But you can see we've had a number of mild winters, and these trunks sort of get established, and they probably won't freeze back any further except maybe on the top third or fourth of the tree. The tree is a neat tree for the landscape because it gives sort of a tropical look to the garden. And another little interesting characteristic of a tree is the buds, the leaf buds of the tree. They're very fuzzy, almost velvety looking. And if you take a look there, you can see all that little fuzz or pubescence on the leaf buds, large leaf buds of the Chinese parasol tree. Another thing that I think is interesting about the Chinese parasol tree is the flower structure and how it spreads its seeds. The tree blooms in late spring and summer with these large flowering structures that are sort of yellowish green, and they sort of hang in the tree all year. They turn brown, and then this flower structure sort of breaks apart in the wind, and these carpels, like you can see right here, blow about. They've got sort of a cup there that catches the wind, and they blow about, and it helps the plant spread its seed. You can see the seeds uniquely attached on the side of this carpel here, and sometimes they can be up to about 4 of those stuck around the edges of this part of the flower. But those blow around, and the tree spreads its seeds around, and we can have a few seedlings pop up. There's a huge Chinese parasol tree at the Oklahoma City Zoo you can take a look at sometime as well. So if you're in the market for a green trunked tree and you want that tropical look, you might try to locate a Chinese parasol tree.